Hey guys, Brian back again with another video, and today we're going to talk about HOVR Machina 2. Alright guys, so HOVR Machina 2 is the sequel to a shoe I really enjoyed in 2020. If you follow me on Instagram, which hopefully you do, you'll see that I put a lot of miles into the original Machina. That was definitely my go-to shoe in UA's run collection last year. For me as a bigger guy, 6'4", north of 275, I needed something that had a lot of cushion, that gave me a lot of response, and was durable and could hold on and just handle whatever I threw at it. And so the Machina 1, which I did a video for, super comfortable shoe. It took me a little bit getting used to it because I've never run with a shoe that had a propulsion plate or a carbon fiber plate or anything like that in the midsole. Once I kind of understood how to use it, it ended up being a really, really great shoe for me. I mixed in other shoes just because I like the feel of kind of switching it up from time to time, but I definitely put the most miles in the Machina 1 last year. I don't see that being much of a change for this year with this shoe. I think everything that you could improve on for that shoe, they did with this. I think the cushion setup here is, while it's the same, I like this version of that foam. I do feel like it's similar, but a little bit more forgiving. I'll have to see what it feels like when I get up to speed. I know that the cushion does kind of give you a little firm response, possibly because of that propulsion plate. I like the detail that's coming out of UA running footwear this year. Big fan of how they've developed the toe caps this year. The tread, while this is pretty similar to last year, I believe that it looks like a more durable version. And it's those little things, right? I think the little things for this shoe. The heel counter on the back is very minimal, but it is very sturdy. I'm not worried about that. And here's the other thing about this. This is one of the first shoes that utilizes UA's Rush technology. So if you look on the inside of the shoe, right there, you'll see that there is a logo. That is the UA Rush logo. I've been meaning to do videos on the UA Rush and recovery technology. It's just really hard to explain in a way that doesn't give you that doesn't give people that look where it's like, okay, sure. So with the Rush technology, what you're getting is you're getting materials on the inside that help with localized blood flow, which will then help increase performance over time. It's not going to be a significant amount of increase, but I definitely notice a difference when I'm wearing Rush products versus, any other type of fabric, charged cotton, or just regular, whatever the regular blend is at that time. I don't feel as if I'm struggling through those workouts as much. Workouts are going to be tough from time to time, but I feel like I'm able to get through a lot of my workouts. And I feel like the days I'm wearing Rush technology or those products, for me, I feel a little bit better at it. But this is the first time they put in a shoe. Now, I know that there are some plans to do more, not only with the Rush, but also the recovery technology. And I think I'm going to try those as well. I'm a big fan of this technology. I've been using it since it launched a few years back in the sleepwear. I've got a couple of pairs of sets of the sheets. And like I said, I'm a big fan. I think it does what it says it's supposed to do. Some people may not. Everyone's going to have a different experience. With that being said, this version is the color shift version. They're doing this with a few different running models. I believe the other one is the Sonic 4 and the Phantom 2. The Phantom 2 is nice. It's got a really cool heel counter on the back. That it has a gradient look to it. But this one and the Sonic 4, I think, are really well put together. So you can kind of see how the color is not necessarily shifting, but it does get a little darker towards the tip and then towards the back. There is a nice little reflective piece on the tongue, and this black on here is super nice. I'm not sure how far down the Rush technology goes in the upper, but you do have this kind of super light textile on the upper. It's like a mesh, and it's very light, and it goes throughout the shoe, and then it's reinforced with an attached tongue on the inside. So the tongue is attached right there to the footbed, and then that goes through to about here, and then you have the toes kind of exposed, but over that is a super light mesh on the outside. So you can't see through it, but it's very light. You can definitely tell. And just like the first one, this upper is super flexible. I feel like it runs with you very well. And like I said, I was a big fan of the first one. I'm super excited to take this out. Unfortunately, there's a lot of snow right now, a lot of ice in my area, so I haven't been running. Also working through some injury. But as soon as some things clear up, I'm gonna take these out and put them to work. Now, the one thing I really enjoyed about these, on top of the durability and just the way it handled me being a bigger runner, the tread on this is incredible. So just like with any shoe, as it wears down, you'll start to see certain areas that wear down faster than others, kind of show you where you're running and like where you're striking. But with this shoe, I feel like the tread on here is super thick, and I think it's gonna last a really good long time. So I think this shoe has gotten a little bit lighter. It feels lighter than the previous one, but I feel like it's gonna hold up just as well. And I'm excited about this. So again, you guys know the drill. If you guys have any questions on the Machina 2 or any other new shoes coming in UA's run collection in 2021, definitely leave a comment below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right? I'll catch you guys in the next one.